Hey everyone, Chief Meteorologist Matt Hines here. I know a lot of people will be joining as we do have this Facebook Live going, so I will repeat myself a few times over the next few minutes. But we do, in the near term, and as of 4:11 this evening, have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for eastern Limestone, western Freestone, and into southern parts of Navarro counties. That goes until 4:30, and it's going to be with this thunderstorm right here. I think the main part of this is going to go between Mejia and Teague. So our hail cores right here, ping pong ball size hail is possible with this thunderstorm. The air aloft has cooled significantly, and that's why we will have the potential of some hail with this. But I think the hail core is going to be east of Mejia and west of Teague. So they're on Highway 84. If you know anyone that lives there, hey, you may want to let them know, hey, we could have some large hail associated with this thunderstorm. But I think it's going to split the uprights here, if you will, and make its way along 84 and then going into northwestern parts of Freestone County and then eventually over into southern parts of Navarro County. But again, Mejia, you're in a thunderstorm right now, but I think that the worst of it will be east of you along the county line, right where 84 and the county line come together, and just to the west of Teague. Teague, I think you will also be a little too far away from the main hail core itself. It's going to go right in between Mejia and Teague there on 84 and continue across northwestern parts of Freestone County. I think this stays northwest of you folks in Fairfield as well. So basically rural sections out here. But again, ping pong ball size hail will be possible with that thunderstorm as it works its way to the north. Let's go to our hail tracker and we will see what we have here. There it is right there, northeast of Grosbeck and near Mejia. Again, we have seen this one tick up quite a bit, and there's the main part of the hail core right there. Yeah, up to ping pong ball size hail will be possible. That is radar indicated as well. So that is your main hail core. Again, Mejia's here, Teague's here. This is going right in between the two there on Highway 84. So again, I don't think it's going to hit any major population, but if you know people between Mejia and Teague, let them know that we do have that coming their way. Other than that, we do have a tornado watch that is in effect for a good portion of central Texas. But I'm going to say this about this tornado watch. It's a low-end tornado watch, and if you live along and west of 35, your tornado threat is over for tonight. I'm waiting for the counties to be canceled here. So again, I think Waco, Temple, Killeen West, no tornado threat for the remainder of tonight as the cold front is making its way to I-35 right now. It's going to be our eastern counties. Even that is going to be a low threat. If you stepped outside today, there's not a lot of wind at the surface. Folks, you got to have wind to have tornadoes. We don't have that in the lowest levels of the atmosphere. Could an isolated tornado, could a storm modify the environment? Yeah, I never rule that out. So it's a low-end chance. It's a very low-end chance. I'm not going to say it's zero, but I really think that it's mainly going to be hail and gusty winds east of I-35. Along and west of I-35, Waco, Temple, Killeen, we should be taken out of the tornado watch because the front is already making its way. I'm going to show you and prove my point here to you. As we take a look at where the temperatures are right now, you'll be able to see very clearly that it's cooling off. You're behind the front in Gatesville, it's 70 degrees. You're behind the front in Killeen, it's 68 degrees. But it's still 80 in Waco, 82 in Temple. But folks, the front's going to be there in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Storms haven't even developed yet. So that's why I'm saying even in Waco and Temple, we're not going to see a tornado threat for tonight. So it's ended here across the area. If there's a low-end tornado threat, it's well to the east. It's going to be along the I-45 corridor where that severe thunderstorm warning is right now. So that's where we're going to be really concentrating on. Now, with all this said, there are still showers and thunderstorms even behind the front. So for Friday night football, I do think a good portion of the area still could be impacted by showers and thunderstorms, and lightning will be the main threat associated with this. Even with some of this activity behind the front here, from Hamilton back through Burnett, that will continue to shift its way off toward the east, closer to the I-35 corridor. So I do think that we still could see a few delays west of I-35, but you look a lot better west of I-35 than to the east of I-35. East of 35 is where we'll have more lightning delays as this front moves into this juicy air mass thunderstorms will light up along the front. So east of 35, I would expect delays in high school football games for tonight. I think that's pretty much going to be a given as we have this marching off to the east. West of 35, isolated lightning strikes. That still can prompt some delays as well, but you have a better chance west of 35 tonight of getting at least the games in and probably on time. East of 35, probably not. One thing you'll have to also have is a jacket tonight. I know it's warm and humid right now, but as soon as the front goes through, it's going to fall into the 50s and 60s with a northwest wind of 10 to 20 miles per hour. And if it's raining on you, you're going to get cold fast. So have a coat. Take that along with you tonight. You will need it once the front comes through. I can't stress that enough. I don't want you shivering with shorts and a T-shirt on at these games, because once the front comes through, you drop into the 50s with rain, northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. You're wet, you're cold. Don't blame me. I'm telling you right now, take a coat, take a sweatshirt to the game, take a poncho as well, as we will have those showers and thunderstorms here across the region. So cold front, it's just a dynamic setup across our area. Severe weather east of I-35, that's where the potential is now. Along and west of I-35, the severe weather potential is not zero, but if anything were to occur, I think it would be small hail, and that's probably not going to happen. The tornado threat from Waco, Temple, Killeen west is gone, and it's very low even off to our east. I'm not saying it's zero, but it's very low off to our east. So that's what we have going on for you right now. And again, the cold front continues to make its way off toward the east. We'll check on that once again and show you again, temperature of 80 in Waco, 82 in Temple, and 68 in Killeen. So once you feel that cool air hit you, your tornado threat is done. So that means we are going to be seeing the potential of any more significant severe weather east of I-35 as that front is racing to the east right now. Should be in Waco in the next 45 minutes. And the watch, hey, thank you. Looks like the watch did get trimmed. As I said, it likely would. Let's go here. And where's the watch? Boom. All right, Coryell County, you're out of it. Lampasas, Hamilton, Bosque, you're all out of it. Bell, McLennan, you're still in it just because the front hasn't penetrated the entire county yet. Your tornado threat's over. I still think for McLennan County and Bell County, we're not going to see anything like that for this evening. But over here in Falls, to Limestone, to Freestone, to Navarro, that's where we're going to have the area to watch, and that's what we're going to be watching for tonight. So, severe weather east, lightning delays possible area-wide, getting much cooler across the area. Even though it's warm now, temperatures will drop significantly tonight. Take a coat and a sweatshirt to the game. And then hopefully we get the games in with limited lightning delays west. Eastern counties, you'll have a higher chance for lightning delays with Friday night football tonight. So that's what we're seeing right now. One last check of the radar here. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect with this cell. Looks like the main hail core has just crossed Highway 84. There's Teague, here's Mejia. It's raining, it's thundering, it's lightning, but the main hail core is now between Mejia and Teague there on 84, heading toward Curvin, and then across the northwestern parts of Freestone County, northwest of Fairfield, and then into southern parts of Navarro County. This one will have to be watched as well. It's moving into a more favorable environment, a little more wind shear. We'll see if there's a low-end tornado threat that will develop as it continues to march off toward the northwest. We'll be watching it for you, but right now it's just a severe thunderstorm warning for that storm. And you can see a line of thunderstorms developing along the front here for Hill County. I don't think it's going to quite do it. We may see that line of thunderstorms develop along the front in Waco, literally right on top of the city, and then make its way to the east. But the cold front literally is right here. You can see it. It's moving into Temple right now. See that green line right there? That's the cold front. Once that's through, your tornado threat's done. That's why I say Temple, Killeen, you're finished. Waco, you're going to be finished here in the next 10 to 15 minutes, as that's now to McGregor, and it will continue to work its way off toward the east. So again, that will end the tornado threat or any low-end threat of that. But still, showers and thunderstorms are back behind this. We will still have that potential for some rain in the colder air coming through with isolated lightning strikes associated with that, which of course can delay football games as well. So severe east, isolated lightning strikes west, colder temperatures moving in. Have the coats and jackets ready to go, falling from the 80s down into the 50s for this evening. We got that? All right. We'll see you here coming up here in a few minutes as we get to the newscast at 5 o'clock. Hope you have a good evening out there. And we're going to be watching this closely, but hopefully everything will turn out just to be okay. It's just going to be a little wet from time to time.